I can only imagine the kind of things that are going through Donald Trump and Mike Pence's head when they thought up of the idea of a Space Force. Sure, Puerto Rico didn't have power for like almost a year and thousands of people died. Sure, Flint still doesn't have clean water. Sure, our infrastructure is crumbling. But what we really need is a Space Force. What we really need is to put people up in space where there's literally no problem at all. And even if there was a problem, by 2020 we aren't going to solve it with a Space Force. But let's just put one together right now. Educational system, free education for everyone, free healthcare for everyone. No, my friend. No, 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 no. What you need is a Space Force. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of a Space Force is a great idea, but that's after we handle all the things that we actually really need in life, like clean water for everyone, power for everyone, free education, free healthcare for everyone. Can we just deal with like the basics of human survival first before we really start to venture into the stars? Now, look, there has been a history of humanity wanting to do more exploration than to care for their own people. I mean, that's what led to the Europeans pretty much colonizing the entire world and enslaving half of it to build up America and some of the other countries around the world. So, yeah, I'm not surprised to see Trump and Pence put together all these different logos for us about a Space Force so that they can rush all the money out of our pockets and into the military industrial complex, which is what it's all about. Look, here's what's happening here. Social media has completely ruined countries' abilities to go to war with each other. They can't just make up a random excuse because we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have phones with cameras on it so we can actually film what's really going on. So they can't just lie to us as easily anymore. That's why they're attacking social media. That's why they're attacking the news, because cameras are everywhere, and so they have to make it seem like the news that's being broadcast, the news that you're seeing, is fake, so that they can actually try to go to war. Wars in Syria. You saw how that quickly went away now. You see how there is no big war, basically. And these military companies, the Lockheeds, the Boeings, the Raytheons, all of them, they're probably sitting there like, shoot, how are we going to stay in business if we can't build missiles? You've got gun companies. Well, who's going to buy our AR-15s if we can't sell them in America if there's a ban? You got all these companies that are just pissing their pants trying to figure out what they're going to do to keep people employed, to stay millionaires for the CEOs. And so they just waltzed into Donald Trump's office and said, hey, buddy, how about a Space Force? We need somewhere to put our bombs. Let's build a Space Force for no freaking reason. I just don't understand it. But you guys, let me know. What do you think of this Space Force? I love the idea, but it's like at the bottom of the list. It's down here, because up here is like clean water, healthy conditions for everyone in America. Then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we could check the boxes off of, and then Space Force. There's nothing in space right now. Look, maybe he's seen too much Armageddon, too much Deep Impact, too much Star Wars, too much Star Trek. But believe me, unless Donald Trump has some alien or someone who's traveled from the future, maybe a SHIELD agent who went to the future and just came back and said, look, just start building it. It'll all work itself out. Just start building a Space Force. Unless he has that sort of insight to know that something is really going to happen by the year 2020 to get this Space Force up and running, then there is no feasible reason for us to be building a Space Force right now. But again, let me know your thoughts. I don't even know what's playing in the background right now. There's like animals and stuff. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.